So I've been gone for the last 7 days in Germany with my family on vacation. So let's see how the fish barn fared and how we fed all the fish. Hello there, it's Mike with the Fish Tank Barn, and I'd like to welcome you back to another video. If this is our first time meeting, I'd encourage you to smash the subscribe button and ding the notification bell so you don't miss any updates here on the channel. So we just got back from Germany about a day ago, and I want to take you through how I fed the fish tank barn and how it worked out. So let's go ahead and get started. So for feeding the fish tank barn, I am going to employ a few different methods. First of all, on a lot of the bigger tanks, I'm going to use something like this. This is an Aqueon auto feeder. You can get these for about 25 bucks on Amazon. They're easy to program, easy to fill, and we're going to go ahead and just fill that up with some various different types of food. A little trick with these is if you look here at the front, if you use some tape, you can tape this so you can like tape it halfway shut. That way it'll keep this part here from sliding, and also it'll keep it a pretty good amount of food so you can judge the amount of food. I would set them up a day or two ahead of time so you can test those and make sure that they're running efficiently. So what I used the Aqueon auto feeder for was to primarily feed stuff like my discus tank, my larger cichlid tanks, and my butterfly fish tank. So for the rest of the bigger tanks, I'm going to employ something a little bit different. I'm going to use this big Aqueon feeder. This is a 7-day feeder, and I'm going to put this in some of the other tanks that have either a large number of fish or some bigger fish. So this is something I'll use probably in, call it, the tank with maybe the Hellerai swordtails, maybe the Lulupi. So for some of the smaller tanks, like a lot of the 20 gallons, I'm going to use these smaller dissolving pellets here, these betta pellets. So I'm going to put probably 1 to 2 tabs in each one of the tanks depending on the stocking level. So I'm going to let these dissolve in there. And that should. One thing that I found, I didn't run out of feeders that I originally had purchased from Amazon. So right before we left, I did run out to the store and I found these. And I found these to be pretty useful actually. These are the Tetra vacation packages. This is a big one, but you can get these on Amazon at your local store, many different places. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how these work. Take it out of the package here. It's like this, and then you can just open the package up. And it comes in this sort of gel-like paste right here. And then what I really liked about this is for a lot of the smaller tanks, I could break this up. So if you just push it out of the little container, so now you have your little gelatin pack, and you can just break this up and feed it to all the smaller tanks. So, and this was supposed to last 14 days. I don't think it did, but I did give this to quite a few different fish. It did last them a while because all the fish were fine when I got back. So using all those different methods, the fish tank barn was fine. Basically I came back, everything was good to go. Some of the fish have actually grown quite a bit, especially some of the guppy fry. Also came back to find some more Gadiad fry. Found some Amica splendens fry. It actually worked out pretty well. So if I had to do this again, I would use more of the Tetra vacation feeders. Those worked really well. I really liked those. You kind of break them up, move them about, and really liked how that worked out. So I would actually highly recommend those for a lot of the tanks here. The saltwater tanks, I really do like the Aqueon auto feeder. So that's the only thing I would really change. Is I would really switch out the porcelain feeders for those Tetra feeders, especially since you can break them up. And they can go a few days without food too. So if that lasts 4 or 5 days and you're gone a week, they can go 3-4 days without food, no problem. They could probably even go the whole week. I just don't feel comfortable doing that, especially with a lot of fry and some bigger aggressive fish. So I would rather have the food available for them if I can. So I hope you guys found it informative, taking a look here at the fish tank barn and seeing how I fed it while I was gone in Germany. So I did see some pretty interesting stuff in Germany. It was mostly a family vacation, but I did get some fish stuff in. So we'll show you guys that here in the future. So I would appreciate it if you guys would hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and watch the videos that come here at the end. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Stay fishy, keep on breeding, and I'll catch you on the next video.